This is going to be an interesting lesson where we're going to be getting a bunch of items. We've got some coupon codes, and then we've got a chart for the various coupon codes. So if we take the coupon code and if we update with the new coupon code, that's going to apply the various values to the end cost, adjusting the total. And then you can also update the value. So if we want to update the value of welcome to be 80% off, then that will also affect the value. So this one is 4 times $25, and we're getting 80% off. So that would be 4 times 25 is 100, and then we're returning it back as a value of 100 minus 80, and returns back as $20 as a total. And then we can also update these using the format for within the spreadsheet. Go ahead and open up your spreadsheet and create several columns. First column will be the item, so whatever the item name is, the quantity of that item, the price of the item, and then the coupon code that was used. And then within the column E, we're going to be generating the cost. So with the coupon codes, so we're going to be using these as a standard template, so we can add additional coupon codes, and we can also adjust the code values. So these are going to be available in column G and H, making it easy to make the adjustments of these. Once you've set up your custom sheet, go into extensions, hit apps script, and that's going to open up the apps script editor. And from here is where we can customize and create our formula in order to return back the values of those particular items with the discount codes applied. So first off, let's create a function, and we'll do a function called cost per item, and we're going to need some arguments here. So the first argument is going to be the item name. Then we need the quantity of the item. Next up, we need the price of the item, and then we need the coupon code for the item so that we can look that up within the other chart, and then the discount table that we want to use. And the discount table is going to be the way that we're going to be using the chart. So this is going to be the discount table here with the coupon code and the percentage of discount. So making it easy if we want to ever adjust the value of the discount code. So let's start out by setting up what our total cost is going to be. So set up a variable for the cost, and we can set that at 0. And then we need another value for discount. So this is going to be a calculated value that we're going to use. We're going to set up a helper function and call that get discount, and pass in the coupon code that we want to use, and then also whatever the discount table is that we want to use in order to get the value of the coupon code. So the cost, and we can actually move the cost down below here, and the cost is actually going to be the quantity multiplied by the price of the item. And then we need to apply the discount code, so that will make the cost equal the cost minus, and then this is where we're going to calculate out the value of cost times the discount code. So that's going to give us a discount percentage, and then we're returning the value of cost. So let's set up a function in order to manage the discount. So this is our get discount function. It's going to require a couple parameters, and the first parameter is going to be the coupon code as well as the discount table so that we want to use. So this is passed into a helper function in case we need to use this function at later part. So the discount table is going to be an array of values, and we want to loop through that array of values. So from the discount table, we get the length value, and then we're going to increment I plus 1. And then checking to see if the value within the discount table, and we're using the index value of I, and we know that within the discount table we're going to have a coupon code and a discount value. So the first item is with the index value of 0 is going to be the coupon code. So we're checking to see if it actually matches our coupon code that is passed into the function. And if it does, then we're going to be returning it back using the discount table and its index value and whatever the corresponding index value of 1 is. So essentially, if we find a matching value for sale 20, it's going to turn back 20%, summer is going to be 15%, and welcome is going to be 10% being returned back. And if there are no matches, then we're going to be returning back 0, and this basically means that there was no discount code found. So let's try this out and go into our cost column, do the equal sign, and then the formula that we want to use. And then we need to populate all of these values. So we populate the item name, the quantity, the price, the coupon, and then we need to get the coupon table. So we've got the values within G2 to H4. So update that, and that's going to give us a value where we're getting a 10% discount. So this would be quantity 2 times 12, so 24, and then we're getting a 10% discount with welcome. Let's see what happens if we update this to summer. So that's going to give us a 15% discount off of it. So it's going to bring the total cost down to $20.40. And you can also format this as a number, so that way it can be read as a currency value. Also, let's update the value of summer. So maybe summer can be a 50% discount. So let's see what that turns out to be. So that's 2 times 12 would be 24, and then we're applying a $12 discount off the 24, which is coming up to a subtotal of 12. So let's drag that down and write the formulas for the rest of the remaining items. So now if we do any changes on the quantity, if we do any changes on the price, we're going to see that the various discounts are being applied. So this one's getting a 10% discount. So from $100, you're saving $10. So it's returning back 90. And this one is just one item at 20. It's getting a 20% discount. So it's returning it back at 18. So that's how you can create a custom item formula where we're returning back the various values using Google Apps Script.